Hey guys, welcome to the State of the Nation podcast. With me, I have Aggie and Pat. We're going to be covering everything you can think of. We're not limited to what's trending on Facebook, what's trending in your street corner. We're going to just talk about everything that's happening. Hi guys, how are you?
Hi,
Good. How are you?
hi. Gee, thank you
for hosting us.
And I'm sorry for not addressing you individually. But I'm sure you are very much excited about engaging on the sports. I know Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates, it's always the norm. We can talk about that the whole day.
Yeah, actually, I was watching the recent match of Kaizer Chiefs. Is bad. It's bad. It's really bad.
How bad
And
is
when I checked the match between the two clubs, Orlando Pirates it's in a good stand to champion the match tomorrow. Even though I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan, but I'm afraid.
I mean, Kaizer Chiefs has been disappointing us. I'm a fan of Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know for how many years, but I just have those expectations which we are gonna lose. But hey, who knows?
How's the fish though? Yeah, the Kaizer chips. I mean, I'm actually looking at the way you guys are dressed. You all look like Pirates fans. If anything.
No,
It's quite funny. Adidas. Yeah.
Myself, I'm stating the fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stating the facts. Actually, I was watching last week. Is it? Yeah, it was last week match between Pirates and Sundowns. Yo,
Yeah.
the result was
3-0.
wow. Wow, and it was nothing that I was expecting, actually, because I was pretty sure that Sundowns it will be walk in the park. But what I've realized, Sundowns they depend on Peter Shalulile, and there is a rumors that he want nothing to do with the Mamelodi Sundowns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I'm afraid.
Is his contract up or what?
No,
what's
he
his contract
want to terminate the contract. So, but the Sundowns they are holding him up.
Does he have money? Why doesn't he just buy himself out of the contract? Since they earn close to millions every week, to be honest.
You know, some Sundowns, whoever who's drafting a Sundowns contract, it's very, it's mastermind. Just because.
But hey, look, like they say, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So I think if you want a service, you gotta put your money where your mouth is, And I think I don't think in impossibility. I just think people tend. I just believe like a lack of information is the greatest evil to ever befall man, and that's why some people never really improve themselves because they just don't know what it is that they can do to improve their lives.
Yeah. So it's going down. It's going down. So actually, let us. I was on Twitter recent. I saw the Pala. It has been trending for the past 5 months now.
Oh, so now you're running away from the meeting on Saturday. You're running to that buffalo farm. Okay, it's fine. Let's go to that farm. Let's leave clearly, it's the result on Saturday. We don't have to talk about the Soweto derby. Can I agree? Do you agree?
You
I
can
agree
be surprised.
totally.
You can be surprised, actually.
Yes.
It can come draw. They can't predict between those two Soweto clubs, actually. Just because, well, both of them, they are putting an extra power to make sure that they don't disappoint their supporters. So
Speaking about those two Soweto Giants, if anything, there's rumors or even talks. We've heard, for example, Kaizer Chiefs is not really a Soweto Giant, but actually originates from the East End. This was something that I came across recently. So, in as much as you're shocked, I was also shocked. To find out that that lesser known township called Thokoza, mostly associated with violence and all of that, has actually given birth to a lot of legends, a lot of iconic brands like Kaizer Chiefs, for example. Before they moved to Naturena, they were based in Thokoza. But not a lot of people talk about that because generally in South Africa, I think we live in a society that suppresses information, and that's part of our culture. Think of the life at home. When your parents go through financial or other difficulties, they don't involve the family. Unlike your European families where there's always a family dinner where we all meet together. The family sort of like is run like a business. There's profit and losses. There's annual meetings or there's daily meetings where each and every department is assessed to see how's your schoolwork, how are things at work, how's this, how's
So but speaking about family,
Yeah.
in fact, myself, whenever I looked at my parent, they are my, a role model. So to the fact that they don't, disclose information whenever they are struggling, they don't want us to see the struggling side within them.
Do you think it's okay? Do you think it empowers you? Do you think silence empowers you? I think I'm tired of this back and forth. Aggie, let's.
When we go back to family cultures, values, and all of that, when you come to South Africa, I think when we have meetings at home, we have those meetings where family meetings, but yay, Agnes, she didn't sleep at home. Those are the only meetings that we have, but we don't have like meetings like how is the year looking like? What do you want to achieve as a family? No, we don't have those. We only have those meetings if there are troubles, if who Auntie Banbani, when then Auntie Judy's to Auntie Woodrid. We only have those meetings. But I like the fact that since COVID-19 started, the president started introducing family meetings.
The concept of family
Yes, of family meetings addressing the country, addressing the nation, because we never had those. But COVID has put like more. How can I put it? Help me out. How can I put it?
Emphasis on updating each other, maybe.
Yes, because there was a lot of misinformation.
Yes.
So obviously he had to be there to make sure that there's like less of misinformation, like there's no misinformation at all, because COVID has created fear, and with meetings it limits those fears. So if we also as families, as partners, as like many more, if we could have those meetings where we address everything, because remember now with the Sandton bombing that is here, we were addressed by
A foreign entity.
by USA.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's quite disturbing, and I would like to go back to what you said in terms of the importance of having a central figure that disseminates information, that verifies information, because we live in a world, in as much as I spoke about lack of information being the greatest evil to befall man, but also misinformation and intentional disinformation is also a great evil that has to be looked into, because you're able to turn brothers against each other, you're able to turn a family against themselves based on false information. So how are we as South Africans owning our data, our information? How are we owning our intellectual property? How are we utilizing our intellectual property to collaboratively ensure a better life for all? Or do we just leave it to chance and wait for other people to come with their opinions on why the sky is blue and why our president decided to stash dollars under a mattress? I don't know.
Remember now, G, we have there's paid media.
Oh yes.
Now information is like you have to pay to send information. You have to pay to send information.
Funny, yes.
So what happens to those people that have information, but I feel like there are gatekeepers in this.
Right.
They tell us what
To think.
like they control us. Remember, now it's like we are controlled by media. So the people who are able to pay for information to be out there are the one like controlling what needs to go out there.
I think what you're saying is it true? Can I put it this way to say we are now living in a world where assassins are actually journalists? They get to decide who lives and who doesn't.
Yes.
Basically.
They are.
Speaking of which, whereby because I saw the is it last week, Saturday, the three former presidents, they were, addressing the nation and stuff. So, the newsroom, they never spoke much about
Okay, let's cut it there, guys.
Thank you.